Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to Rahman Digital Production. This is lecture number 97th of mathematics, and today we are going to solve question number 14. The figure is given to you. The dimensions are also written for your convenience in advance. The question is asking that you have to find the perimeter of shaded region, and in second part we have to find the area of the shaded region. So let's start the fun. If we want to talk about the perimeter, then this is the external line's length. We are starting from here, and first we have to write this as area number 1. Then we are going from this one, and this line will be labeled as 2. Then we are going to this, and I am labeling it is 3, and then this and this area will be 4, and finally this area I am labeling it as 5. So we have to find the length of each and every part of the external line. So let us start first. So because this is 4 over 3 into, and I am writing pi 10 over, because these are the 3 quarters out of 4. So we are going to write that 3 over 4 into 2 pi into 2 pi, and the radius is 10 of this. Now the B part is a small semicircle, so we have to write 1 over 2 into 2 pi, not 2, into 2 pi, and that will be 10 divided by 2, because the diameter of that small semicircle is given, so it will be 10 divided by 2, 5. Now the third area is 10 minus 3, because this area is 10 and this area is equal to this area, which is given to us as 3. So we have to subtract that 3. So this will be the area of that. And then we are turning our focus to the fourth part, and that will be equal to 1 over 4 into 2 pi into 10 minus 3. And then the final one is given to us as 3. So we have to find the perimeter of shaded region as, first it will be 15 pi, the first one, from this area, and then we are having the next one is 1 over 2 into 10 pi, 1 over 2 into 10 pi I am writing. Then we will have 7, and then at the next stage we are having 1 over 4 2. So it will be equal to 7 over 2 into pi, and then at the end we are having that 3. So when we calculate this, we will get 47 divided by 2 pi, this is simple calculation, plus this 3 and this 7 will be equal to 10. And when we put the values of the variable and after the necessary calculation, we will get 83.8 centimeter. Okay, that was the first part of this question. In the second part of this question, they are saying to find the area. First we found the perimeter, now we are finding the area. So let's talk about the area of shaded region, and we have to divide the shaded region into different parts. Now first one is this big semicircle. So we have to write area of big semicircle. Area of big semicircle. Now the second one is this, and that is the area of small semicircle plus area of small semicircle. So that is the second part, and now we have to turn to the third part, and that is area of the of region A, B, C and E, which is this part. So we divided those and we have to put the values inside this and. The first one is, because it is not a full circle, half, so we are writing n. Pi and radius in this case is 10 square, plus the small semicircle is 1/2 into pi into 5 into 5 square. And then we are coming towards very technical point, because this is 1/4, so we have to write 1/4 into pi, and then we have to write 10 square minus 7 square, and that will be the whole story. After calculation, we are writing 50 pi, and then we have to write 25/2 pi from the second part, and from the third part we will have 1/4 pi into 100 minus 49. And after calculation, putting the values inside this, we will get 301 divided by 4 pi, and that will be equal to 236 centimeter square. And that is the whole story of this question. Now we are turning our focus to the second question, and the figure is given, also the dimensions are written for you people. So let's start the fun. In the question, they are saying again to find in the first part the perimeter, and in the second part we have to find the area of shaded region. You can see that shaded region in the figure. So for this, let us first divide the figure for perimeter. In the first part, we are finding the perimeter of shaded region. First, let us talk about these two, this area and this area. This is area number 1 and this is area number 2, and this is area number 3, and this area, let us label it as area number 4. So first, because this area and this area is the same, so we have to multiply it by 2 times. Because it is semicircle, so 1/2 into 2 pi into under the root 200 divided by 2. This 2 and this is making a half semicircle, and 2 pi r is the circumference of the circle. Now in second case, these 3 and 4 are 10 and 10, so we are multiplying this by 2 as well. So as a result, we will get under the root 200 divided by 2 into pi, because this 2 will be cancelled with this one, and here I will write 20. So when we put the values inside this, we will get 42.2 meter, and that is the answer of the first part. Now in the second part, they are saying find the area of shaded region. So again we have to say that this will be equal to area of semicircle BCD, which is BCD minus area of triangle BCD. So we have to find first the area of this semicircle, and then we have to find the area of this triangle which is in black. So we have to subtract that area from the semicircle, and that will be the area of the shaded region. So let us put the values inside it. So we are saying, because it is semicircle, so we are saying 1/2 pi and under root 200 divided by 2 is the radius, and the formula for the area is pi r square. So that is why we divided under root 200 by 2, and then the area of the triangle base into height, both are equal to 10 and 10. Now it's the matter of simple calculation, and we will get the 25 pi, because this area will give us 25. This area will give us 100, because if we are taking the square of this, it will be 200, and then we are taking the value of 2, so it will be 100. So minus, we are saying 50. 10 tens are 100 divided by 2. So when we put the values inside that, and after necessary calculation, we will be able to get the answer is 28.5. Next question is the advanced one, and it is really an advanced question. So let us turn our focus to the figure. The question is saying in the figure, two identical circles with centers at A and B respectively have an area of 0.785 centimeter square. This is a very important piece of information. If A is directly above D, which is shown by red line, find the area of the shaded region. The shaded region is shown in the form of a triangle. So first of all, we are writing area of shaded region. Area of shaded region is equal to 1/2 into base into height. Base into height. And let us label it as equation number 1. First of all, we have to find the radius of each circle. Radius of each circle. And that will be equal to 0.785 divided by pi under the root. Because area is given to be pi r square, so area is given to us 0.785. Pi is on its position and r square is also. So we can write r square is equal to 0.785 divided by pi. Now r will be equal to 0.785 divided by pi and under the root, and that is why we wrote this expression, that the radius of each circle. Now putting the value of radius in equation number 1, we will get area of shaded region. Area of shaded region will be equal to what? First we have to write 1/2, which is this one. Then we are writing the base, and that is equal to 0.785 divided by pi, because one is this one and one is this one, so it will be 2, the base, because this is also radius and this is also radius, so that will be 2 time, and I wrote this 2 time for that particular reason. So next will be 0.785 divided by pi under the root, which is this area, and that is equal to 1 radius. So we are then left only with the simple calculation, and when we do that calculation on the calculator, we will left with only this, and after putting the values we will be left only with the answer, because this is radius, area, so we are writing centimeter square. That was the whole story about this question. Now next question is also an advanced question, which is the final question of this exercise, and it will conclude this topic of perimeter and area of plane figures. Next, we will also talk about the perimeter and area of parallelograms, which is our next topic. So stay tuned for that. Let's first understand the question. Question number 17 is saying a goat tethered by a rope 1.5 centimeter. So this is 1.5 centimeter of the length, which is also shown here with the red line. Okay, is able to eat a square meter of grass in 14 minutes. 1 square meter in 14 minutes. Find the time if it needs to eat all the grass within its reach. So I denoted a circle with the red, and there is a grass inside it. So only the goat will be able to eat the grass in the circle of radius 1.5 meter. So then we will calculate the other things. First of all, we have to find the area of the circle. So we are writing here area of the circle. Area of the circle, and you know that area of the circle is equal to pi r square. R is given to us, so we are writing 1.5 whole square, and when we calculate it, it will be equal to 2.25 pi, and that will be meter square. Time the goat needs, which is our actual job. Time the goat needs is equal to 2.25 pi into 14, because for 1 square meter that is equal to 14 minutes. So 2.25 pi will require 2.25 pi into 14, and when we insert the value of pi and multiply it with each other, so we will get 99 minutes, and that is the ultimate answer of this question. So ladies and gentlemen, with this we came to the end of the exercise, and we covered the first part, perimeter and area of plane figures. Now we will turn our focus to perimeter and area of parallelogram in the next lecture. So stick to this channel for that fun. Thank you very much for your time. Allah Hafiz.